Hello.
This is a public communication services collect call from
Yeah, this is Steve if you're home.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing better this week.
Oh, yeah? That's good. Your wife, too?
Yeah, well, I don't know. She's doing better to a point.
Yeah.
She still got her mouth was pretty sore, so
Yeah.
she had a tooth pulled last week, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hopefully she gets better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you had a problem last week, too?
Well, I did, only because I said I had that funeral to do the week before, and I felt blah like all week. I
No.
couldn't do nothing ever since I got done doing the funeral and everything else. I just felt blah. I couldn't do nothing, just
Yeah.
didn't feel good.
Mm-hmm. And who's funeral?
Huh?
Who's funeral?
My aunts.
Oh.
I had two of them die within 2 days of each other.
Oh, yeah?
One died on a Saturday, well, I should say 3 days. One died on a Saturday, and the other one died on a Tuesday.
Man.
And I went to the funeral on the one on Wednesday, and I had to go to the other one on Friday.
Man.
And I performed the one on Friday.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Catherine didn't mention nothing to me like that.
you know, now you know. So,
Well, that would have been bad.
uh-huh. That's why I said I just didn't feel good. I was beat up, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would have been too. Yeah. Oh. Otherwise, everything is looking up.
And that's good.
You know. So everything is going good. On my end, anyway.
Well, we're doing all right here.
Yeah, that's all good. At least we're getting somewhere, even with the other lawyer. At least he's off the case.
Which one?
Brendan's?
Oh, yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's all good. Yeah, I talked to the lawyer. He was up here on Friday. Talked to him for a while. He was kind of beat.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he stopped at your court. That's Brendan's court. So, so that's all looking good. And he's doing some other stuff. Yeah. But otherwise, as far as we are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you talk to anybody?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, I talked to Sunshine today, but that was about it, you know.
No. Oh. Is she doing good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she must have told you I called last night, huh?
Huh?
I called her a couple times last night.
Yeah, she said something about that, yeah.
Yeah. Then she said I cussed her out a little bit.
Well, in some ways, though, what she was making it sound like, I said some of them I guess towards the end of the call, it wasn't the greatest thing, because she didn't like the ending of them.
Oh, she told me.
The beginning part, she didn't mind at all, you know, but when you started getting to the end, she didn't like that too much.
Yeah, and when she told me she was going over by Barbara's house. There was enough problems there, and I said, well, you don't have to go see her. You don't have to be talking to her.
No,
then-
actually, I
but then
said, I don't think she was going to talk to her anyway, so.
You know, but then she changed it, and she said Tiffany then, and her mom. You know?
No, she did talk to her mom, I know that.
Yeah. But see, I don't want her nowhere near my family. Because there was enough problems.
Yeah.
I said, that'd be this pushing issue. I'd give it all up then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just leave the problems alone. Well, I got me a little upset, you know. And she said she's going over to the barber's house. Why would you want to go over there?
Mm. I don't know.
No. You know. So I don't know. So I figured now I won't talk to her till I get out. That way I don't know nothing.
Well, that'd be the best thing.
No. You know, I figured I'll wait. When I get out, I get out. You know, if she's there. If she ain't, she ain't. You know,
I don't think she's going anywhere, so
I ain't gonna worry about it.
I just know you're going to have to, both of you guys are going to have to work on getting that no contact thing lifted.
No. Well, that's in process right now.
No, that's good.
You know, but did she tell you that she got a letter?
Oh, yeah. She told us about it, and her lawyer did a letter and everything else, so
You know,
we're just waiting to see what happens.
you know, well, that shouldn't take too long.
No.
You know, maybe this week or next week or something. I don't know. I don't know.
So, any other time now you got to go to court anytime soon?
He's putting 2 more motions in.
Again?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know when that's going to take place, though.
Oh.
It's going to be soon, I know that, but I don't know how soon. Yeah. Plus, I'm working on his bail. There's somebody else working on it. You know, I got to have somebody working on it. You know, Jody ain't doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to have somebody else do it. So I got to go from there. I got to look for myself, you know. I got to do what's right for me. I got to get out of here. I can't be staying in here for another 6 months. So I got to do what I have to do.
Yeah?
Yeah. At least everything is good, though. Everything looks good. You know.
No, that's good.
I ain't too much worried about it. You know, so I don't know. Yeah, I haven't talked to Rolly lately. See about the truck, if he wants to take it to Milwaukee, or if I get rid of it and just pay him some and pay him the rest later. I'll have to see about that. They don't really let that stuff sit. Let it rust.
Mm-hmm.
I can always replace it later. Otherwise, Mom and Dad are doing good.
No, that's good.
You know.
Had your mom come to see you?
Yeah. She just left a while ago.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, we were a little over half an hour in there. It was surprising.
That's good.
Yeah. 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 So otherwise, everything is going good here, except for them throwing stuff at the wall. But I've been ignoring it a little bit. Once in a while, I'd say something. But I told the lawyer about it, so everything else, so I'm going to call him tomorrow again. Because when he comes up here again, I'm going to have him do something again.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want something back in court. I want him to file something, so. So hopefully that'll help.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, otherwise, everything's pretty good. Sometimes I get sick of sitting here by myself. Yeah, last night, I don't know what time I went to bed. Must have been 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I slept half of the day.
I know we were gone for a long time yesterday. We didn't even get home until after 1 this morning, so...
Yeah.
I know we were all tired and beat up this morning.
Yeah, that's what Catherine said. You'd be making it for church and that. So, I don't know. So I'll just wait. See what they do. See if they lift it or not. If they don't, then I don't know what I'll do. All up in the air, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. So your wife is relaxing now?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Just taking it easy.
Yeah. Well, that's all I can.
Huh?
That's all I can do.
Yeah?
She reading what?
I think she's reading a book, actually.
Oh.
She loves to read. So.
Oh. Yeah. Well. I don't know. Well, so there's nothing else. I think that's mostly what I got. So you didn't hear nothing about her getting her license or nothing?
No, I haven't heard nothing yet.
Mm.
Now, I think when she got her letter, it probably scared her over anything else, so she hasn't heard anything else since. So I'm sure once they take care of that situation, then they'll probably be working on the other one. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I haven't heard nothing yet.
Mm.
I'm sure if she does something, we'll hear, but I haven't heard nothing yet. So.
Yeah. I don't see why they don't just transfer her probation to Oshkosh. See, that don't make no sense.
No, I don't know.
You know, why would she have to go all the way to Manitowoc? She could take the class in Oshkosh.
Well, she could, but, why she has to go there, I don't know.
That's the way they want it.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. A week or two or something. I don't think it's going to take that long.
I hope not.
No. They figure
I know I hear everything about you and the trial got postponed to
February.
February, so...
Yeah. Well, how do they have it like that?
And then they're doing it in Chilton, so...
Yeah. Yeah. I got to have
Is
it.
that kind of what you wanted anyway?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got to get away from Manitowoc. You know? I figured Chilton would be the best place. So, it's good for me, so that's all I'm worried about. Even if it takes another 5 months, I'll have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than a lifetime.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I still say there's something going to happen between now and then.
You never know.
Yeah, something's going to come up. I keep on feeling it. Something's going to pop up. So I just have to wait and see. Anyway, now the lawyer's going to start to work on the trial, so he can get going. 5 months ain't a long time.
No. I know. Actually, I know it ain't.
No. Look all the evidence you got, and the paperwork and everything else. That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of reading, a lot of listening, a lot of tapes.
Yep.
But they can't keep me off that TV, though. I turn it on, and there I am.
Yep.
A commercial comes, there I am. Especially Channel 11. You got me.
Well, I know the way it sounds like, yeah, I know, it sounds like 11's having a field day with you.
Yeah.
And yet I don't watch 11 that often because I just don't care much for the people on there. I never have. I've never really liked watching 11 no matter what channel they were. You know, I've never liked them even way before, so
Yeah.
I just never really cared much for them.
No.
So I don't watch them, so I mean, I don't see, you know, only when they're on the other news, so.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, there ain't too much on Channel 2. It's mostly on, like, 26, 11, and once in a while, 5. You know? Well, I don't know. They wanted to die down, but they keep on burning it up.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's the news channels, I know, because I said, well, I know. See, I watch 2 a lot, and I don't see it very often. I mean, when I see it, it's probably just because of something big, you know, but otherwise 2 don't cover that much about it at all.
No.
Which, you know, in some ways, probably that's a good thing, because that lets at least you be in the clear.
Yeah.
You know, they don't keep harassing and bugging you all the time about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They want to keep it so it's not so profiled all the time, but then why don't they keep you off the news? And the only thing I don't like is when they keep putting you on here and they keep repeating the same thing, that you're being, you know, you and your, you know, nephew are accused of killing her and raping her and doing all of this stuff. And I said, well, it ain't like we haven't heard that, you know, how many times?
Yeah. We're accused.
Yeah.
No, we're convicted.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are, well, no, I've heard Channel 2 now. I've heard her a couple of times say now the last times they say you're accused, you know, of doing it.
Yeah. So
But I know, back then, before it was like you guys are guilty before you're even proven you went to court for your innocence or something. They already got you guys guilty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sickening.
Yeah. That's why we're accused. We should be out. We shouldn't be in jail. You know? You know, what's wrong with property bond?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's money's money, ain't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah?
Unless they don't think your property's going to be enough for you to get out, that's the only reason I can figure why they're still keeping you in there like that without using it.
No, that property's worth more. The business is worth about $1 million. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that ain't including that. That's just including the land. So I don't know. I guess we'll see pretty soon. Yeah, well, we shouldn't have to be. I shouldn't be punished like this. Nobody else gets punished like this. You know, there ain't a person in this jail gets punished like I do.
You know, but also you're the only one that you know, you've had something against the county, so then that's why they're doing all they can to make sure you're paying for what you've put them through, all the misery, you know, and
Oh, yeah.
when they made the mistake before, it was their fault.
Yeah. Now they're going to punish me some more. You know, I can't leave without here without handcuffs and shackles. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to remember, you're this big, you know, killer. You're out to butcher everybody.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Just remember, that's what they think you are.
Yeah. I can say one thing, though. When the judge says I was innocent with the mother case, you know.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
That was a good thing.
Yeah?
I would never hurt nobody like that. I could never kill nobody. Animal, a deer.
Yeah, I know. See, I don't think I ever could do that either, but I mean, I never know. I know I've got a nasty temper, but it ain't something like that. I mean,
No.
I've always been to help people, but man,
Yeah, I'd
I
help.
felt sorry for the guy that went by and did martial arts or pulled the gun or something on me, because he better sure know how to use the thing.
Yeah. Oh,
If
yeah.
he doesn't, I'm going to rearrange him pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm not a big guy, but man, I know I'd put somebody in the hospital if I had to. I mean, I wouldn't have a choice with that. I could do it.
Oh, yeah. So,
I mean, I'm always in the thing of shooting people. I didn't say kill them. I just said shoot them. They can walk around with a limp.
yeah.
I don't believe in the killing part so much, but that doesn't mean you don't have. You can break, you know, you can break an arm or a leg, or
Yeah.
you know. Well, if they can walk around with a limp, then maybe they leave you alone.
Yeah.
But I'm not into killing people. I know that's just,
No.
no. Life's too precious for that.
I mostly help people. The only arguing I did is with Jody. I was on the telephone. That's the most arguing I did in my whole life. You know? And that's the worst thing.
Well, it's all right to argue. Everybody argues. Depends upon what the argument is about and how fast you can resolve it. That's basically what it's about.
Yeah.
You can't sit there arguing about everything all the time.
No.
Because then that's where things happen, and you can't be arguing 24 hours a day, because then that's not a good thing either.
No.
My parents do that enough now. I sit and listen to them holler and yell at each other all the time, and they said it just, I don't want to even be around it anymore.
No.
I'm tired of listening to it, because I've listened to it all my life.
Yeah. Well, yeah, enough is enough.
Everybody gets in arguments though and stuff. Me and my wife do all the time too. But
oh yeah, well,
most of the arguments are dumb, stupid stuff. But we don't hold grudges for days or weeks on end.
No, a day or so that'd be good enough. But it's over something, that you weren't arguing about.
I just always remember, I always told you, I said, once you've accepted Christ, you're a new creation, You're new, so you got to let the Lord start changing and rearranging you, so you don't have to keep worrying about going into problems and everything else.
Yeah.
I said, Satan wants to keep throwing stumbling blocks in your way and giving you arguments and making you say things you probably don't want to say, because you keep throwing the thoughts in your head.
Yeah.
The only way to defeat that is, I said, to get into Ephesians, where it talks about the armor of God. You need to be having it on all the time, but you can't have it on if you're not wearing the armor.
Yeah.
You have to do what the Scripture says to wear the armor. So,
no, I don't want to argue.
A message on that. So,
yeah, I don't want to argue at all.
Well, I thought that too, but sometimes it's just you don't have much choice. I don't like arguing either. I'd rather leave and go away or something else than arguing, but sometimes you just don't have much choice.
Well, sometimes, you could sit down, even once a week, sit down on the couch and talk. If you got something on your mind, get it out. If you don't, well, then you can skip that week. I don't want to argue. When I get out, I ain't going to argue with her. I argue, I'm gone. I put that in my life now. I'm not going to argue no more with nobody. Once I hit the outside door, that's it. And God agrees me with that. So that's one thing I got to stick with. If I don't stick with it, then it don't do no good, does it?
No.
No, it's worthless. I can see arguing maybe even once a month is fine. You got to have that every so often to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that. But 2-3 times a week, nah, it's too much.
I just know when you get out, you two will have a lot to talk about, and I'm already going to let you say, if you're going to blow up, the best time to blow up would be then. Just get it all over and done with, so that way the arguments would be over, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm sure you guys are going to be arguing amongst yourselves about, he did such and such, he did such and such, and, get it all out in the open, get it over and done with. But once it's done, leave it done and be a changed person.
Yeah.
You guys are changed, so you guys need to stay in that way.
Yeah. We'll put the past in the past.
You got it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. We sit down, we talk. You tell me everything, I'll tell you everything. Well, very much I can tell. Debbie. And the stupid thing I did there.
Well, like I said,
but that's only
we both have a lot to talk about there, because I said, I know she doesn't trust you and you don't trust her. Well, when you guys got to work on your trust issue, and yet, that's just something you guys have to work on. Nobody can help you with it. That's just something you got to work on yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I already know. I said, when you go calling and leaving messages, I said, you got to quit talking the grumpy stuff and, trying to tell her where her place is or something, because when you guys are working, you guys got to work together. There's no such thing as one being in charge and the other one sits there and has to obey or, all this, and somebody says jump, the other one's saying, well, hi, because it doesn't work that way. I said, you guys got to have a love relationship where, if the one of you guys are hurting, the other one's got to come and help the other one.
Yeah.
But it always can't be one person's giving and the other one's receiving all the time.
Oh,
It
no.
doesn't work.
No, it don't.
My wife and I got an awesome relationship in that because many times I give her back rubs and,
Oh, yeah.
rub her head and do a lot of extra things for her, and there's many times she'll give me a back rub or, rub me too. So,
Oh, yeah.
so I said, you guys got to have this mutual relationship, and if you don't have that because you guys are too busy worrying about, what he did or what she did or whatever else, I said, that ain't never going to work.
No, it never work. Then there'd never be a marriage.
And right now, that's what you guys are basically doing, is arguing amongst yourselves over dumb and stupid stuff that doesn't really pay to be arguing about because neither of you guys are trusting the other one, but I know you can't do nothing.
No.
But what I know that she has the problem with is you talking to Debbie all the time, and I know maybe now you're not doing it, but she doesn't see that, so she doesn't know it, because all she hears is what she hears.
No.
So, and then it's like, well, you don't trust her, because of course you're not seeing her, so you don't know what's going on. So all you can do is hear, and then you hear all these things about other people telling you things, it's the same thing. So
Yeah, the only thing I know.
You're not,
No.
because I know I've talked to her many times already, and that's basically how she feels, because she doesn't see you, so she don't know nothing. So until she gets to see you in person, she's not going to trust you at all.
No.
And I said that, once you've been hurt or something, I told you that's really hard for, women to take that and get over that. Once they've been hurt or stuff like that, it's very hard.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it comes up in the past, though,
Well, I know.
She
you
does.
tell that too, but it doesn't, when you're calling her on the phone and, you're leaving her messages like some of them that you were leaving at the end, I guess, that's the reason why she wouldn't, trust you so much and, still don't believe in any of it because, you're still saying the things that she says you were basically more doing in the past, which I know you're not in the past anymore, so you can't be doing that.
No. No, it all comes down to her where when I was out, I leave, then Chucky come down and everything else. And that's all it was she not telling me nothing. I always find out way later. Everything behind my back.
No, that's why I said you both got a lot of issues that you guys got to resolve.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
See, the only thing I don't like is she called my mom a bitch all the time. That's one thing is I'm still mad over it.
No, I know. I'm saying that's the point where she was in her past and in her bad spot too, so that's why there ain't much you can do about it. That's just, you both have your problems because you both did things in the past that you guys shouldn't have did, and you both need to regret and move on. But I know, until you get out where she can talk to you face to face, you guys can work over all these problems and stuff you guys are having, not much is going to change between now and then until you guys get that area resolved.
Yeah.
And it'll be a slow process. That's why I tell you, you both got to start walking, be careful on what you say, be careful on the actions that you're doing, because that's how you're presented.
Yeah.
If you want to show something bad, then I said, all you got to do is start saying stuff, and that's how they're going to interpret it as. If you want to be it sounding nice, and you got to make sure you continue to say nice things.
Yeah.
Not always the criticizing or the beating up, stuff where that doesn't work that way.
Oh, no.
But that's how she's going to interpret it, just like she would for you. If she's doing bad things like that, I know that's how you're going to interpret, and the same thing with you saying bad stuff, that's how she's going to interpret. So you guys got to both watch what you guys are doing.
Yeah, because I'm in here and I don't know nothing.
Right. And I know she don't know that much either, what's going on with you, because she don't know.
Well,
talk to you. She knows nothing except for all she hears on the thing, and that's the point.
Well,
she hears the things just like you do. You hear from other people. Nobody's telling you straight out because you keep hearing from everybody else. And I said, I've sat down here ready with some relation of ours in the Bible study, and I said, that's the problem. You tell one story, and they can be something happen. You can get 4 different people together.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's going to see the same thing, but the story's all going to be a little different because of what everybody saw.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if somebody's seeing one thing, so then they go run and tell you, and yet actually, you know, they were doing something else, well, how does that look to you? Because then you're going to interpret it that they, you know, that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I've never sat down and asked her all of these things, so...
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying you got to be more careful and at least leaving a little bit of room in there, because I said right now she's got enough where she's trying to fight herself to get things just like you are.
Yeah.
You got your own battle and she's got hers.
Yeah.
You both are still fighting battles yourselves, so...
Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of happy until she mentioned that she was going over by Barbara's house. I was fine. I was happy. You know, hearing her voice, I was happy. Because she said Barbara. When she said Barbara, I said, then she's asking for trouble. You know, there was enough trouble between my family and her. That's where all of this came from. I said, now she wants to put herself back into it. You know?
No, it may have been her saying it, but that doesn't mean she was going to, because I said, you got to remember, how does she get around? You don't think she's going to let her do stuff like that, do you think?
No.
Well, then you've got to trust a little of that, because she's just going to say sometimes things too, and maybe she's saying things even to test you. I mean, you got to remember, Satan's working in this too.
Yeah.
You don't want things to happen, so he's trying to get in the middle of it too.
No. But see,
that's why I know. I told her already today. I said, sometime when you call over there, you know, to want to talk or something, to leave a message, I said, you know, I said, if you start saying bad things like that, I told her right away, I said, you got to learn to sometimes ignore some of them, you know, because I said, you know, he might be saying things just because Satan's working there, you know, trying to break everything up. But at the same thing, if what you hear things that she says, I said, don't be jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Thinking she's doing something bad right away.
Oh, yeah.
Because it doesn't mean she is. I'm just saying that's just what happens, because trying to throw things in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I ain't gonna do that no more.
Okay. But I'm saying you gotta watch what you guys are doing. I mean, that's why I told her, and that's why I'm telling you. Don't be jumping the gun and trying to thinking things are bad all the time if they're not.
Yeah.
Just because somebody says something, unless they truly do it, is one thing. But I said because she can't see you at all, and you're stuck, so she knows you can't go anywhere. The things you say what makes the biggest difference.
Yeah.
You know, if you truly want to please her and make it seem like you're changing and you're doing something good, then don't say anything bad. Make it all nice and good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't add anything bad. If you got to have bad or criticizing things and you even have that thought coming, don't even speak it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I figure once this is lifted too, if she can argue, then I ain't even gonna call. You know, I'm just gonna leave it alone. You know, if she comes up and argues about it, I'll just get up and walk out. You know, I ain't in for
I know
it.
my wife gets mad at me because I do that a lot, and she don't like that when I all of a sudden don't want to argue no more, and I just get up and walk away and go somewhere else.
Well, that's the best thing to
I
do.
don't like that either, because I said that's one thing. My wife and I, she likes to talk things out, and I don't. I'd rather, you know, wait, calm down, get my senses back, you know,
Yeah.
because I know if we keep yelling and screaming, all I'll do is say things that I regret saying that I don't mean to say. They just come out that way, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
But I said running away sometimes is the answer either, because you still got to make sure you get back together where you know, are.
Yeah. You know. But see, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue or nothing because I'm in here. You know, because then I climb the walls. You know, then I got to worry. So this way, if I don't call, if I don't talk about it, I got no problem. I can do the time then. You know, just like last night, when she mentioned she was going over by Barbara. I was climbing the wall after that. I was ready to give it up. Forget this all. You know, why should I go through it? You know? If you want to cause problems, go over there, go and do what you have to do with it, you know? That's why I was up after the night. I didn't know what to do, where to go. I told Jesus, well, give me a hand, I need help, Bill.
No, that's one of the best things you can do, though. Is
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, so I'm asking for help. home, hanging out. Let it be. Well, that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully we can work things out. I'm hoping.
That's all you can do.
Because there's only one time deal. If it ain't going to work, it ain't going to work. I do want to marry her. I do love her. But with the arguing, or if she don't trust me once I get out, then it don't pay. And then she must go her way, I'll go my way. But I know it'll be a long time before I date again. But otherwise, I suppose I could sit back and talk to Jesus. That's all I can do.
Yeah, that's all you can do, but that's kind of what he wants you to do.
Yeah.
It's one of the best things that we can do.
Yeah. I've been on my knees quite a few times lately.
That's a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he helps me a lot. It just... she's saying some stupid stuff, and that gets me going. It ain't like I can go someplace and drive someplace and just, let it be, which I can't do that.
Well, why not? Wouldn't they let you just walk right out the door?
Yeah.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I don't think I could get that lucky.
Probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. But I do want things to work. There's something about her is holding me in. I don't want to let her go.
No, I don't blame you there. I wouldn't either. I just know it takes work, so you guys are both going to have to work at it.
Oh, yeah, I know that. I figure once it's all done, it's all over. As long as we can get that first talking and get that all settled, I think it'll work good then. That'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
She just got to stop doing this stuff what she always did before.
I know. I mean, that's why I said we're all working on her too, just like we're working on you. So.
Yeah. No. Well, there's so many guys. Where do I go? She calling all guys. I think she calls one woman. The rest are guys. I said, what's going on here? Everybody's asking for Jody. Where's Jody? Oh, she's gone. She lives in Oshkosh. I said, don't be telling them that. Tell them you don't know.
Yeah, well. That's why I said there's a lot of things happening when people want to step in there and cause problems. So that's why I know.
Yeah.
That's why I told you got to be careful what you say and be careful of the things that are going on so you don't cause the problems. Because I said there's enough problems everybody's going through that they don't need extra problems getting thrown in their mix just because of what people say. And I know it's no different what she eats. She's the same thing. She says the wrong things or does the wrong things and makes everybody else look bad too. So.
Yeah. I don't know how many guys she gave my cell phone number to. I don't
know, but I know she doesn't have a phone, so
no.
The only phone she has is the one that's monitored all the time.
Yeah, but she can delete that too, though. But it still come up on the phone bill, though.
Oh, yeah, well, I know. That's why I said she would know everything she does. You don't have to worry about that. She knows.
Yeah.
God's going to tell her. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I told my boss, you might as well just put that phone underneath your name. I don't need none. I don't need a phone when I get out. What do I need one for? It's just another bill.
Yeah. They get to be pretty expensive, too.
Well, these ain't so bad. You know, my plan.
Well, I don't know. You didn't have a bill where all I said. I got a cell phone one time, and it made me mad. We had a nice cell phone. We thought everything was going great, you know, no problems. The first month was just like they said. The next month, they charged us on roaming charges, and we're thinking, roaming charges? We were calling from our house. No, that didn't work because they were picking us up at a different tower. And I'm like, well, why is that? So we call and complain and fix it, and they said they were going to fix it, and instead of fixing it, we got the same bill again.
Uh-huh.
Then we said, forget this. I said, we ain't paying, and we ain't going to keep going through all of this because we were calling from our own house, you know, in the area where they told us to call.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we kept getting a roaming charge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then that pays for all that roaming, you know, which is the extra fee.
Yeah.
So we said, finally, forget that. So then we got sick of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine's all one package. Mine was what, $49?
But I mean, yeah, I mean, the phone's nice to have and for some things, yeah, but,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, yeah.
I've run a phone already. I've run without one for I don't know how long already myself, so it's not like I have to have a phone either. I could care less.
Yeah. I ain't got one now, so I get used to it. I ain't got one out there. Otherwise, out there, it was nice to have a phone. You know, you're on the road, you can call.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's one thing you're good for. If you get an emergency or something, yeah, but,
Yeah.
I mean, we're watching all these people have these phones, and then I'm watching them going down the road driving all the time, yakking on their stupid phone. I'm saying, hang up the stupid phone.
Yeah.
You don't go on talking on the phone when you're driving. You either pull over or hang up the phone.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, it causes accidents and everything. Yeah. So, yeah.
So I
Yeah, I
gotta run to
suppose.
the bathroom, so I better get off of here so I can go.
Yeah, it's been 40 minutes or so. Well, nothing else. You have a good one.
All right, you
Yeah.
take care, and we'll continue to keep you in prayer. And
You know. Nothing else.
remember what I said, so try to stay on that, and you guys won't probably be arguing quite so much, and maybe things will be a little better here. So.
Yeah, well, I won't be calling anyway.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
mean,
even going to slow down.
Always be careful how many times you call and who you call, because I know, remember, they're still trying to cover on the phone bill, too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't call Catherine too many times anyway. You know.
Because I always said you should call, you know, if there's something very emergency that you truly need, or if it's, you know, like once a week to give us extra news in case something's coming up, that's one thing. But I mean, to call in, you know, all the time, time after time, I said, you don't want to be doing that, because otherwise somewhere down the line they'll cut the phone right off, and they won't be able to talk anymore, so.
Yeah. Yeah, she got a lot of bills to pay. As long as she pays her bills, I don't care.
That's why I said they all got lots of bills to pay, and I said it's, you know, going to take time to do it, so.
Yeah, she's in debt for about $10,000, so she can pay on that. You know. Otherwise, she won't leave his probation till them bills are done.
Mm-hmm.
Because I went through that with my daughter. They took her to jail, and I had to pay the bill. Otherwise, she would have been in jail till that it was paid. You know, and she was off probation. You know, they kept her on it though, after the time, because she owed a bill. So that's what they'll do with her if they ain't paid off in that time. And I figured I'm going to reopen that anyway and get that all done. That's later. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later then.
All right, you take care.
Yeah, you have a good one then.
All right.
All right then.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.